Daniel Tosh's podcast show. Tosh Show. He was talking about Aaron Rodgers being dumb. He was like, why didn't he? And then
he is pretty dumb.
And then at the end of it, dude, he's talking about, like, why didn't he get canceled already for sending those dick pics to the staff? And they're like, that was Brett Favre. And he's like, he was like, same thing. They're all the same.
Fucking Brett Favre.
Had that.
Off on it.
Something happened. Sure.
Turned it off on it. Then it crashed.
No, it powered off again.
No, it crashed.
No, it said powering off.
I swear. Watch.
Okay. Well, usually there's no. See, what happened? Usually doesn't crash that bad. What's that?
It crashed horribly.
All the Queen's Men. You've been watching that BET stuff. Is it on?
No, I have not.
It's on like Donkey Kong and King Kong and Godzilla. So you watched all Godzilla?
I didn't watch any of Godzilla.
You said you watched some of it online.
Oh, -1?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched some of it, yeah.
But you didn't watch all of it?
No.
I think we might be going to see it today at 3:25.
Damn, really?
That's what I hear.
You have to fucking review it.
I don't know. I don't want to have to read all that. That's another thing Tosh was talking about. Aaron Rodgers was like, let me begin by saying that I like to read. It's like, fuck you. He's like, you know who else likes to read? A bunch of Catholic priests that molested kids, so maybe you shouldn't read so much, buddy.
That's horrible. God, that's horrible. Tosh is fucking. He's fucking savage. I never denied that. As long as he's been popular, he is fucking savage.
That's funny stuff.
Fuck. But yeah. So I was telling you, you sold us, and we started watching that fucked up show.
Oh, The Curious Case of Natalia Grace.
Yeah, dude.
There's nothing like it.
That is some of the craziest shit I've ever seen on film or whatever, stream, whatever.
And it starts off and then takes the floor out from underneath you.
And it's
like everything we've told you has been a lie.
Yeah. It's incredibly bingeable. We didn't want to stop watching it. Me and Kush watched it together, of course, because I told her, I said, Christian sold this fucking show pretty good, and now I'm really interested to see what the fuck is going on.
You said you guys were even screaming at it.
Oh, yeah, there's a part of it where, you know, and again, if you haven't seen the show, you probably don't know what the fuck we're talking about, but
a lot of people have seen it. I think it's like number one on HBO.
If you've seen it, it's where they're sitting down at the end, the fucking stepfather and Natalia, and he just would not admit he was sorry. And we were screaming at it. We were like, what are you doing? All she wants is a fucking apology. That's it. And I mean, it's so funny because we were like, you know, if he said he was sorry, that'd be the end of it.
She wants answers, dude.
No, she doesn't. She just wants an apology.
Nuh-uh, she wants to know. He won't even answer why they de-aged her or whatever, re-aged her. That was off limits, member.
Well, see, and I said to Kush, I said, you watch, there's going to be something about her getting in his bed. I guarantee you there'll be some. And sure enough, here it comes. And that was the big thing that made him storm out the first time.
Ooh, he was like,
was that other dwarf entertainer guy who was another freak in the freak show. I'm like, what the fuck? Who's this guy? Well, what's his relation to anything?
He was just they reached out to get advice about what it's like, and then the mom was just trying to manipulate.
Yeah, but he's like a comedian or something, isn't he? Isn't he like a touring comedian?
Well, it doesn't matter. I think he still volunteers with the Little People Association.
Okay.
I think that's how they met on Facebook or something.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I read comic books and write
content. But I mean, it's not like he tried to hook up with him. He was actually one of
no. He said no. Yeah, he was one of the decent ones that said no. This is clearly a child.
But it was funny too when you were talking about it. And then they handed the dad the laptop, and he's like, "Whose laptop is this? Because I'm going to throw it."
I wish I would have been in that fucking room, and I wish it would have been my laptop. I would have said, "It's mine, motherfucker. You ain't going to do shit because you're a crazy fuck." And I guarantee you, if I stood in a stance to fight that fucking guy,
He'd just run away.
No, he
slap you.
he collapsed into the fucking fetal position and start crying.
Oh, he's attacking me!
Evil!
And did you like when he was like imitating how she got beat? When
Dude, that was fucking hilarious. I was laughing so hard at that. I was like, why would you do? I mean, do you realize how stupid you look right now in front of the world? But this guy, you could tell he's off, man. There's something wrong with this guy. He's got some. He's probably the one with autism. I love the hot mic with the son. When he said he kicked her down the stairs.
We weren't supposed to talk about that. Oh,
yeah.
I'm still.
Oh shit! I'm still got my mic, and the fact that they played that audio along with it. To the point where he realizes he forgot it. Anyway, if you're into documentaries, if you like Tiger King, if you like shows like Making a Murderer, just really good
true crime
streaming shows, check this shit out. It's crazy. Yeah, it's on Max.
Child trafficking.
Yeah, apparently that's going to be season 3's theme because now they brought in the FBI woman. Classic characters. I mean, it really is a Tiger King-ish type show where you walk away. And, most of these documentaries, the people that talk, you're like, oh, well, that's just a throwaway person. I don't remember. These people all are like characters in a fucking movie.
I know, dude. We need to write a sketch comedy about it.
Oh, my. How much you want to bet Saturday Night Live, bro? How much you want to bet?
They should.
They're going to do. They should, yeah. Well, what we talked about the other week, if only. So yeah, that's what I watched this week. We did watch the new Dave Chappelle special, on Netflix, which I thought was fucking hilarious. He goes real fucking savage on a lot of PC culture.
I just thought some of it was boring. I don't think it was as funny as some of his other.
Well,
ones.
he starts when he gets into that storytelling shit. Because I think he is a master of build up. Right, so, but sometimes you're right. He goes too far with it. It's like we don't need to know that part.
Quit philosophizing.
Yeah, get to the funny part. Yeah, we know you're kind and blah blah blah. Just start make with the jokes.
Talking about dreaming, I'm falling asleep here.
So anyway, that was funny. I have been watching a shit ton of He-Man. I've watched the original show, watched the 2002 series 3 or 4 times through. I've watched the movie 3 times. I am so excited for Revolution dropping on Netflix.
Isn't that like the 24th or something?
Yes, it's this month. Yes, I'm so excited for that. This month is great. We got True Detective Night Country coming out.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the best one since the first one.
Oh, they're talking. Yeah, they're really ramping it up. You got He-Man coming out. It's just a really great month.
I watched Echo. That was good. I started watching this La Brea show.
Echo. We're going to talk about that, and I want to get your thoughts on it. Because I have not watched it, but I pulled one review that I found, and it wasn't very favorable, and you were sure to comment on it.
Well, I just don't like that guy, man, that Source.
You hate that guy, don't you?
Well, he puts his politics into it.
Yeah, well, most reviewers do, I think.
Well, I mean, it's like that's his...
There aren't any journalists
that's
dude.
his selling point, dude. If you look at the posts on Facebook, that's all he does is try to... the comments under his posts on Facebook.
Oh, I see. Yeah. All right, what have I been playing? I've been playing a lot of Battlefront 2. It's funny, it's in the news that it was voted the best Star Wars game ever.
Oh, yeah.
And so I've been playing that a little bit. My son, Sammy Z, been playing it a lot. I don't think I tried anything new this week. It was a really busy week at work, so I didn't have a lot of free time.
I'm still playing Spider-Man.
Are you still playing that shit, huh?
Yeah, dude. What's his name? Spoiler alert, Miles Morales' dad just died in the game.
Yeah.
His name was Jefferson Davis, too.
Yeah.
That was weird, because I was like, he was the president of the Confederacy.
I remembered, yeah. Jefferson Davis is an odd choice for...
Especially when the boy's name is Miles Morales. You'd think his dad would be named Morales.
Right.
Is that I guess that's his mom's name?
That's his mom's name, I believe, yeah. I don't read much of Miles. I'll be honest with you. I don't read much Marvel anymore, for being honest.
I was kind of surprised he was in the game, though, because I know he's got his own game.
Well, that was the introduction of him, and I think that's what led to the new game.
It made me a little worried. I was like, am I going to die? Is my Peter Parker going to die in this game? And I have to take over as Morales? But I'm starting to get better at web swinging, too.
Not running into as many buildings?
Not so much.
Good.
I'm having to catch pigeons, dude. This guy lost his
Yeah,
pigeons.
is he blind or is he just homeless? I can't remember.
I think he's homeless.
Okay,
he got
he's homeless,
evicted,
yeah.
and
He's up on the roof.
his name's Howard too. I think
His name is Howard. I remember that now. God, that's
we
funny.
got a
I
friend
forgot
named
all
Howard.
about that.
He would love his pigeons,
And he would love his pigeons. He would nurture them and pet them, and goddamn, it'd be something.
But when he got evicted, dude, he lost all his birds. So I got to go collect them.
And those little fuckers can move. Let me tell you. It's like that bird you hit with your car. Spider-Man must have been chasing him.
That bird would have been easy to catch, though, dude. That bird was like an idiot.
He would have flew right into Spidey.
Right in his face, dude. Like, oh, I watched that. That Society of the Snow foreign film on Netflix.
What's that?
It's about the Uruguay plane crash rugby team in the Andes Mountains.
Like Alive? The movie Alive?
Yeah,
okay,
the same
okay,
story.
Yeah. How's that?
It's very well made.
What's it on?
Netflix. And they have to eat the humans, the cannibals.
They resort to cannibalism to survive.
But you know what else you don't think about though is that they weren't able to cook it.
No, they just ate it straight off the bone.
Yeah, dude, it's terrible.
Embarrassing.
I mean, at least, I think I could eat some cooked human flesh, but haven't.
Well, I don't think they could make fire.
I mean, of course not. There's nothing to burn. There's nothing up there.
There's nothing to burn. Even though they had lots of shit in the plane, that kind of makes me wonder. I love Alive.
But that would just burn up. It wouldn't last very long.
And then they don't even get rescued, dude. They like hike out, or I'm sorry, a few of them, 2 of them. They hike out to get help and bring back. So yeah, it's fucking.
It's crazy.
It's an amazing story,
dude. There's an avalanche, and they're inside. Yeah. They're inside their little plane tube.
Yeah,
and it like.
Yeah, no,
blows the whole thing over.
I saw the movie.
I haven't seen the Alive movie, but that kills like.
You should watch the movie.
That kills
it's
like
really
half
good.
of them.
Yeah, it kills a lot of them. Yeah,
it's bad too. They're just dying in the snow.
It's horrible when they're trying to save them after the avalanche. They're actually like running through the snow trying to save people that have been buried,
and they're just living in a little tight spot for a while, dude. That's claustrophobia.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a very well made movie. I think it won some. It's like a foreign film, so it's an award winner.
Is it a foreign language? Like captioned?
No, I mean it's got English dub. I think
English dubbed. Okay. Is it a movie or a documentary?
It's a movie. It's like 2 hours and 20 minutes long.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
you should watch fucking Alive. You would.
Well, I just watched this one.
Yeah, I know.
I'm enjoying.
I remember Alive. That was because that was before like they started doing a bunch of cannibalism in movies. That was before like Ravenous and all these fucking crazy cannibal movies. That like caused a big stir, because they had that kind of shit. And I remember my folks wouldn't let me go see that one. Of all the fucking movies that I got to go see when I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to go see Alive.
Yeah, like this one's a true story.
It's like, this is real shit.
It's too real, dude.
Yeah.
But La Brea is pretty cool on NBC.
What's La Brea? I don't know what that is.
Sinkholes taking people.
Referring to the La Brea tar pits in California?
Yeah, there's a big sinkhole there, dude. Took out a whole city block. And
God damn.
Took them back in time.
Oh, Land of the Lost style?
10,000 BC. And now there's like time.
Is there dinosaurs and shit?
It's Ice Age.
Oh, so they're even fucked on that. So that's even worse.
Well, there's woolly rhinos and storms. Yeah, saber-tooths killing people. Oh, the wolves were such pussies compared to the Gray. I watched the Gray with Liam Neeson.
Oh yeah, those wolves are like fucking dire wolves.
Yeah, dude, they were like Predator.
Yeah,
they're like the Predator with guns.
Yeah.
That's how bad those wolves are in that movie. That was ridiculous.
There's no way he should have lived. He didn't live, did he?
Not really.
It kind of fades away.
There's a post-credit scene where he's laying with the wolf, but it's stupid. It was
Wolves
a stupid movie.
You know,
Back when I was on my Liam Neeson kick, I watched that one. I was like, that was a dumb one.
The funny thing is that
because they're just trying to survive, and those wolves they don't have a chance. They do not have a chance.
No. You know, real wolves.
Oh, but back on La Brea, dude. Now
yeah, go back to La Brea.
There was a kid there from the 10,000 BC who somehow went to.
Wait, there's people back there at 10,000 BC?
Yeah, they speak English and everything.
There's how wonderful!
There's people from the sky. That's what they talk about. Because I guess there's time rifts.
They speak English.
There's
I love
time rifts happening everywhere. It's bringing people together.
I'm sure they don't ask either. Where did you learn to speak?
Well, they said we shared cultures.
What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? Come on.
We got together and shared our knowledge, dude.
Who knew how to speak English?
But anyway, this little kid.
English?
this little kid went through the portal and grew up to become a dad whose wife and kids are back in time. And then he goes down there.
So now they're just using it like a door. Like it's not.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
So they can fall through and come back like at will?
Well, I haven't got that far yet, but it sounds like there's a building back in time that has time travel.
There's a building in 10,000 BC during the Ice Age with the English-speaking people.
They said it's 30 stories tall, dude.
It sounds like the worst show ever. It sounds like a kindergartner made this show.
Dude, it's just starting at season 3 on NBC.
Wow.
This is an NBC flagship show.
Wow. That's something. Damn.
Yeah,
I don't know.
beat that.
I don't think I can. All right, let's get into the show.
Do it.
I was very, very saddened last week to learn that we lost the passing of one of the great ladies of cinema, Miss Cindy Morgan, who you may remember from Tron. She played the love interest of Jeff Bridges. She was also in Caddyshack. A great actress, beautiful. Of course, Tron is my jam. So
she looks cute in that Caddyshack.
Yeah, she was very attractive, and she was in, of course, a lot of other movies. She was 69. It says that she played Laura in Tron. I knew that.
/ Yori. It's a dual role, dude.
And was
the niece to Ted
the niece
Knight.
of the club owner or whatever. Yeah.
I've never seen Caddyshack. My dad likes it.
Really?
He says it's funny.
God damn, it's funny as hell.
I own it. I just haven't watched it yet.
I hear you. Bruce Boxleiter, who is, of course, Tron.
Maybe I'll wait till my dad's dead and be like...
Why do you go so dark?
I was just thinking about it. That would be a good time to watch it.
Oh, God. She was also a DJ. I didn't know that. She was a DJ.
Him. Yeah, back in the day, dude. She's detrained.
Yeah.
We mean actual disc jockey, not like a dead mouse DJ.
Yeah, we're not talking about a bullshit DJ. We're talking about a real DJ. So anyway, all our best to her many, many fans, her family, her friends. I certainly send my condolences, Cindy. I've watched you a lot in Tron, so we loved you for sure. That's really the only RIP I had this week. Let's talk about the Golden Globes.
The Seinfeld guy died.
Which Seinfeld guy?
A big character. I think it was Crazy Dave Lavola.
Crazy Joe Davola?
Yeah, there you go. Crazy Joe Davola died.
That's unfortunate.
Today, that was on the paper today.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's breaking. We'll consider that breaking and didn't know about it.
But I like to mention Seinfeld guys.
But Crazy Joe Davola was a great character, and he did a...
Didn't they think he killed somebody or something?
There are so many things about Crazy Joe Davola. Yeah, he killed somebody. He kicked Kramer in the head when he had that motorcycle helmet on and dented it. Remember? Kicked him in the head.
Did you see the news story about Mia Goth being sued because an extra said she kicked him in the head?
I'm not even going to fucking honor that with time.
Dude, and they sued because he got fired too. Apparently, he only got to work one day. After it happened, she threatened him and made fun of him in the bathroom or something.
Look, Hollywood is hard to get into.
Dude, I thought that was part of being an extra. Matthew McConaughey kicked the shit out of me. I didn't know I was supposed to sue him.
He kicked you?
Yeah, dude. He's in
front of Keith Albee?
No, when we were filming, yeah. He's in character.
Did he say anything to you or just...
He said, you'll keep your mouth shut if you know what's best. He said, this is for the herd.
That don't sound like Matthew at all.
I'm just kidding. That didn't happen. But it's funny that somebody is like, she said he stepped on me and then she kicked me in the next take, dude. She's just messing with him. Then I found out she's married to Shia LaBeouf. Boof.
Maya Goth is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
That explains a lot, though.
They've been married for a bit, too.
So, talking about the Golden Globes, Oppenheimer.
Award show time.
It's time for award show season, and Golden Globes is first. And Oppenheimer fucking decimated. One Best Picture, one Best Director, Won Best Performance by an Actor, Best Actor.
Wait, go back up.
I'm going to go back up. I just want to see what Oppenheimer
Well, where
won.
did it say Best Picture at?
Right
Oh,
here.
drama.
Okay, sorry. For drama. I'm sorry. My bad. I don't think they do like overall.
Well, they did.
category.
Yeah, you're right. But I just saw them say Best Picture in that other category, so that's why I got
Oh,
confused.
gotcha. I didn't see that part. Okay, yeah. Best Motion Picture. So there you go. Poor Things. Never heard of it. I did hear that a lot of indie shit won this year. That it was a big year for indie. Something called
Poor Things has that Emma Stone in it.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I kind of know that. What else won? Let's see. Anatomy of a Fall.
Don't know what that is.
Don't know what that is. Killers of the Flower Moon, the Scorsese film with DiCaprio, was nominated a bunch, but I don't think it walked away with much.
Beef in the TV show.
Lily Gladstone in Killers of Flower Moon did win, but I hear she did an incredible job. Best performance by an actress was, in fact, Emma Stone in Poor Things. So, Poor Things. I heard how great Paul Giamatti was in The Holdovers.
Yeah, but I don't want to watch that movie.
I know. It's like, God. Because I know what it's about. And it's like, oh, come on. I don't want it.
I don't even know what it's about. I've just seen a trailer, and I was like, I'm not interested.
Congratulations to Robert Downey Jr. for winning for Oppenheimer. Has he ever won anything?
Best supporting actor?
I mean, but has he ever won a Globe or an Oscar? I don't know.
I don't pay attention to the awards.
Well, I know you don't. I know this is like fucking nails on a chalkboard for you.
That's just boring.
Succession was the best television series. The Bear won for musical or comedy. Succession was for drama.
Need to watch both of those.
Kerry Culkin won for Succession. I was kind of surprised he was beat out by Brian Cox, but Succession had 3 nominees in that category.
You mean he beat Brian Cox?
Yeah. I'm sorry for whatever I said.
You said Brian Cox beat him out or something.
So Succession was the big winner, and Succession and The Bear were the big were the big winners in television, and Oppenheimer was the big winner in
Barbie
film.
won something too.
What? I haven't seen Barbie win shit. What'd they win?
Like they had a category for like best.
Oh, that's that new bullshit
Yep,
category
the big,
they came out
big
with.
Blockbuster or whatever.
Yeah, blockbuster film.
Beef won some awards.
Beef won a couple, yeah. Beef won a couple. That's something Aaron's talked about.
I've watched it.
Have you?
Yeah, it's Asian Netflix.
Ali Wong won for Beef. I love Ali
so
Wong.
did Stephen Yeun.
Stephen Young won too?
Yeah.
That's cool. I was trying to find that fucking... There it is. Cinematic and box office achievement. Here are your nominees. Barbie, Guardians 3, John Wick 4, Dumbass Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 1, Oppenheimer, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, the Super Mario Brothers movies, and the Taylor Swift The Eras Tour. Barbie won.
I think I'd give it to Super Mario or Taylor Swift.
I mean, if we're being fair and we're being real, that Taylor Swift shit's crazy. What that's done, and no musician has ever done anything like that. So yeah, I think I would have gone with that. And the Super Mario Brothers movie, come on, that saved cinema.
I still haven't finished watching Barbie yet. It's so weird.
I haven't even started it. Yeah,
weird.
I don't see. I don't think I'd be in. It'd be like watching a musical to me. I think. I would have liked to have seen Amy Schumer win for the stand-up. Ricky Gervais won for his Armageddon stand-up special.
Oh, yeah, that Amy Schumer one was good, huh?
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, that one was funny. The Wanda Sykes was not funny. I don't know. I don't think she's funny stand-up. She's hilarious in shows, but I don't think she's funny in stand-up.
Chris Rock was the only one I saw.
Chris Rock, I think, and I'm just now thinking about it. Trevor Noah. No, I don't think he's funny. Chris Rock, I don't think he won because of the slap. I think that's still residual.
Oh.
Because I know that special, I think, is what he spent. He spent a lot of time on that. The whys and the reasonings and stuff like that, which people were interested to watch, and it was funny as shit, but I think that kind of took away from the power of it. Anyway. That's your Golden Globes that we're going to talk about anyway. Now let's head over and look at a bunch of toys because the page is frozen.
Frozen page. There we go.
After his win for The Last of Us, Nick Offerman posted his full text remarks from his Emmy win.
When did they have? Did they have the Emmys?
Huh?
Did they have the Emmy Awards already? Or is that talking about the Golden Globes? Or I'm confused.
Yeah, now I'm confused. Oh, I guess this is old. Maybe the Emmys already happened. Yeah, I guess they did, and we didn't talk about them. Well, we'll figure out what happened with the Emmys, and we'll let you know later. But yeah, that was one of the stories. I thought it was the Golden Globes. So
well, that was the Golden Globe. Oh, you mean this
I'm
one?
saying this one. I was like, because it was right under the Golden Globes story. I was like, oh. Anyway, it's we all know that those fucks only give you so much time when you're accepting your award, and especially for a role like Nick Offerman did in The Last of Us, I'm sure a lot went into that role, and I'm sure he had a lot of people he wanted to thank for it. So he posted it. I wish they'd all do this, frankly. I'd love to see everybody's speech.
They've been announcing a lot of the casting for season 2.
Yep, I've seen that. Yeah, I've been trying to post as I see it, and
I agree with the Abby.
Props to you, man, because you're posting more for me. I appreciate it.
I agree with the Abby casting of Caitlin Deaver. I
agree with that.
She's cool.
No, yeah, I like that. That was a good one. I did like the other girl, but wait a minute. We haven't seen Abby yet, have we?
She hasn't been on the show yet.
Right.
No.
Okay. So I'm thinking of somebody else.
In the game, yeah.
In the game we did, yeah. The Golden Tomato Awards also took place in 2023. Not going to spend as much time on this one. It's basically Rotten Tomatoes award show.
The highest reviewed, best reviewed stuff.
Once again, it pretty much mirrored the Golden Globes, which to me was kind of like a sellout. I was like, well, what the hell am I reading yours for when I can just go look at the Golden Globes?
Oh, there was Megan.
I did like that. Look what won Best Animated Series of 2023.
Good.
Invincible won. That's
When's
great.
When's that coming out? That second.
I know. God, I need it so bad. I was going to say it was after the first of the year, right?
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be January or something.
God, January is a great month.
Hopefully it's January something. I could be wrong. Could be.
We'll find out, I guess. But anyway, you can look at the winners of both the Golden Tomato Awards and the Golden Globes, not the Emmys, because I didn't know about it, on our Facebook page anytime you like. Well, Christian, and I thought we knew this.
Well, this is another one.
Explain. What do you mean it's another one?
The one we knew about was the Dave Filoni one.
That's this one.
No, it's not. This one's directed by Favreau.
Oh, interesting. So that makes the story even more interesting. We're talking about The Mandalorian.
And Grogu.
Well, yeah, apparently now we have a second Mandalorian film called Mandalorian and Grogu. So what me and Christian are talking about is Dave Filoni, who was in charge of Ahsoka.
Yeah, and it's going to have them in it.
Yes, it mixes them, right?
His movie's going to be like a crossover,
combination of all the Andor, I think, too.
Whereas this one is just Mandalorian and
Grogu. Just
Grogu,
Mandalorian and Grogu, right. And that's going to be directed by Jon Favreau, who, of course, is responsible for the Mandalorian series.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. I love that. I don't know. I mean, I feel like you might dilute one or the other by doing that. So I would maybe space them out. Which they won't do. They'll rush to make both of them so they can try and make as much money as they can while it's hot.
Yeah. And they were saying this one's not just going to be like a Disney Plus release. It's actually going to be hidden theaters.
Right. But the Dave Filoni one is too, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So, and again, this may, this may be a good way to kind of move forward with the whole streaming process is, help each other. I mean, it's like stream and make your money, but also put it in theaters and make the theaters money. I mean, some people, honestly, I would have preferred to go see Ahsoka in a theater. Some things you would prefer to go see in a theater. Now, Last of Us, I don't give a fuck. I watch that at home. I got a big enough TV to where I can watch that. But, I mean, big visual stuff like Star Wars and Marvel shows and shit like that. I mean, you'd go see Echo in a theater, wouldn't you?
There's not much I'd go see in a theater.
I know you're hard to get out of the house. That's why, God damn it, I wish I had Kush or Wes here. I need somebody that gets out because we don't. So anyway, we'll wait for that. Production's supposed to begin on the Grogu and Mandalorian film sometime in 2024, and of course, we're waiting on details on the Dave Filoni. One of the reasons why the Mandalorian, why this story is happening could be because of the previous story. I guess Pedro Pascal, and I didn't know this, I guess he's fucking Reed Richards.
Well, I mean, that's still not confirmed.
I didn't think it was either, but the filming has been delayed.
Oh, I mean, it's another kind
and it says for Pedro Pascal.
Well, that's the rumor.
I'm telling you right now, that's not a good idea. He's not good for that role. He's not going to do a good job. I'm telling you right now.
Battery's running low.
Yeah, why is my battery low?
Is your PC plugged in?
Should be. Always is.
This is a new one, folks.
Yeah,
It's come unglued. GeekZip doesn't like Pedro being Mr. Fantastic.
I just don't like. I mean, I like Pedro, but I don't like him for that character. And so anyway,
I reserve judgment. I'd have to see it.
There are a lot of Pedro fans that will, and you know, I'm more. Unfortunately, I'm more of a Marvel fan than I am a Pedro fan. So sorry.
It's funny, in La Brea, the main guy kind of looks like a cheap Pedro knockoff.
I'm sure everybody's trying to look like Pedro these days. He's getting all the fucking work. Anyway, we'll let you know about the Fantastic Four release date and how delayed it could be. We don't know if that's because of the new movie that was announced, The Mandalorian and Grogu, but, I mean, it makes sense. So, again, and as Christian said, we want to reaffirm, it has not been confirmed that Pedro Pascal is playing Reed Richards in Fantastic Four. But
it sounds like a delay has been confirmed.
Correct. And
they're just
trying to put two together.
Guessing
right?
why that might be.
For sure. Excuse me. This was really unexpected, and I wanted to get your thoughts on it. Disney Plus, with the Echo Show, has now acknowledged that Netflix Marvel shows are officially part of the MCU canon.
I think that's cool.
That's great, but I mean, that doesn't surprise you a little bit? I mean, that kind of surprised me. I was like, with Disney?
Well, I mean, they already have the shows on there. Why not make them canon? It's not like...
I totally agree with you, right? But I'm saying, like, the way they space themselves, especially from Daredevil at first. Remember, like, when Daredevil showed up on She-Hulk, and there was, like, all the controversy about, you know, how good the Netflix show was, and... No? Am I making this up?
No, it's probably something you got from that weird guy's website. I don't remember that because it's something only these crazy people were worried about.
You are such a fucker.
I'm serious.
I know you're fucking serious.
I think it's about time they put him on the timeline.
Dude, I am not against this. I love that they added it.
Do I think that that's...
I just thought it was surprising.
Why is it surprising?
Because it's Disney. They don't acknowledge anybody else. Ever. Look at Sony and Spider-Man and all that shit.
Disney Plus has The Simpsons on it.
Isn't that because they own 20th Century Fox?
I know, but I'm just saying it's on Disney Plus, so it's associated with Disney.
But that's, I mean, you're talking, but when in terms of the canon of the Marvel Universe is what I'm talking about.
I don't know, dude. I look at it as Disney Plus. Yeah.
I mean, that's way. I'm not saying I'm right.
Before you were saying, is it Disney Plus or MCU? Now you're saying it's the MCU.
Oh, okay. I think I see what you're
Marvel.
saying. No, I think it's definitely separate. It's usually been separate from. Marvel is on Disney Plus, yes. The MCU is on Disney Plus, yes. But there's other Marvel shit on other streaming platforms, like the shit on Netflix, right? So I guess what I was saying was I was surprised that they added those shows, one, and not only that, but now they're included in the canon because that's just a move Disney as a company is not known for making.
Yeah.
So that's all I was saying.
I think it's more because Disney just likes money now.
I think they need all the fucking money they can get.
They're not worried about,
creative bullshit.
Showing MA stuff anymore.
Right. You know what? That's probably 100% right there. Is like you can't live with that mentality anymore in entertainment. All right, people are numb to shit. Just fucking put out good shit. Anyway, you can check out all the Defenderverse shows.
Just because growing up, you never thought you'd see The Simpsons on the Disney Channel.
Fuck no. It's like Disney was always Mickey Mouse and fucking Goofy, and as clean as could be. Mickey Mouse Club, even the fucking older shit was kiddie. So,
once I got surprised by that, nothing really surprises me anymore on the Disney Channel.
Well, yeah, Simpsons being on there was definitely kind of like, wow.
So much for the moral high ground.
Yeah. Fuck that moral high ground when it comes to the entertainment. We'll take it for the park, but not for the entertainment.
Money us.
We have some information on this supposed new Star Wars, not supposed, this new Star Wars film.
Good news for Daisy Ridley.
I know you hate those fucking sequel trilogies so bad.
Well, no, I'm just thinking, what else has she been in?
She's been in other shit. I've seen her pop up here and there. She was in something on Netflix. I saw her face.
Okay, I believe you.
Or something. Well, I didn't think you didn't believe me.
I might have to check her IMDb, but I ain't seen her in nothing.
Is Daisy the new hate lady you have?
No, I'm just saying.
It was Anya Taylor-Joy, then it was Mia Goth.
I'm just saying she's going the way of Hayden Christensen. She needs that Star Wars paycheck. It's ruin their lives.
Talk about ruining your lives. Where the fuck is John Boyega? What the fuck happened to him, huh? He was like touted as the next fucking Denzel.
Well, it said he might be back in this one along with
What?
Poe.
Bring them all back. Fuck it. Why not? Why wouldn't they be back?
Well, they said Chewbacca might be there too. Why
not?
Falcon?
Why not?
Falcon?
Milk it. So anyway, it is apparently the film, and is it called Star Wars New Jedi Order? Is that the name of it?
That's the
working title?
Sure.
It's set 15 years after the events of The Rise of Skywalker, and we'll see Rey reforming the Jedi Order as the galaxy's in chaos. We don't have a confirmed date, but we feel or the internet feels rather, that it's expected to arrive potentially by December 2025. Now, this is weird because now you've got a lot of Star Wars shit heading to theaters because you got Dave Filoni's project, you've got Jon Favreau's project, and now you have Rey's Jedi Order project. Again, I feel like when you do that, you're going to dilute a lot from what you've already done. Is Chewie a fucking Jedi now?
That's a different Wookiee.
Is that a different Wookiee? Okay.
Yeah.
It's 50 years after the Battle of Yavin, which was the New Hope trench war fight.
When he turned his targeting computer offline.
So essentially, the interesting thing about this is that she'll play an older version of the character.
Yeah, the article makes it clear that that's much closer to her actual age.
I gotta stop pulling up stories about the fucking.
I forgot to look. I
gotta stop pulling up stories about the fucking sequel trilogy.
I think I googled how old she was. I can't remember though.
So again, and people consider this basically episode 10. I don't know about it being the kickoff of a trilogy.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna keep it going.
I don't think that's been said. Again, why not?
Why not?
If you're gonna fuck it up, just fuck it up.
Bring the Ewoks back too.
Yeah, let's hubnub it. Fuck it.
Jawas.
So we'll keep you updated on this new Jedi Order film that is happening. Now, one good thing I heard last week about the Star Wars universe was that Ahsoka Season 2 was in development. That made me happy.
Good. I still haven't finished watching it.
Maybe one day you'll finish, bro.
I'm
That's
not
all
sure if I
say.
need a Season 2.
I was gonna say you don't even give a shit about Season 1. What the fuck do you care about Season 2? Dave Filoni's a busy motherfucker. That's all I can say. He's got a Star Wars movie. Now he's got Ahsoka Season 2, which I'm very happy about because I really love the way the story was going.
Yeah, it's like him and James Gunn, dude. They're just the busiest guys in Hollywood.
Just fucking 24 hours a day, it must be.
You had a story about James Gunn saying that Peacemaker 2 was halfway done.
Yep.
Was it after he just confirmed they were working on it in October or something?
It's been like 3 months since he said anything. I am super excited. Ahsoka was an amazing show. I think one of the better shows. It gets hated on a lot. It does have some goofy shit in it. But all the Star Wars movies have goofy shit in it. Yeah. But I will say I haven't watched Andor yet. So that is said to be the best Star Wars series they've made so far.
I think I enjoyed Boba Fett more than Ahsoka.
Fuck, man. You're on a weird wavelength.
Well,
Mandalorian's the best fucking. I mean, come on, give me a fucking break. Mandalorian's the best Star Wars they've done. But if you don't count like Clone Wars,
I know that's the thing. I need to watch all those cartoons before I can appreciate Ahsoka.
that is true. Watching the fucking cartoons did help my understanding of what was going on in the show. And I didn't watch all the cartoons. I did what you did. I cheated. I watched the little fucking rerun
recap, wrap it up, rerun, wrap up.
Xbox could be happening this year exclusively. Well, I fucked that all up. Woo!
I can't breathe.
Fuck that all up. Christian can't even laugh anymore without coughing.
I was laughing. They were like, oh.
Let me try this.
I wasn't even laughing at you. Zip.
You want to do it?
No, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at the subtitle there.
What?
That Indiana Jones could be Xbox's biggest exclusive of the year. It's like, oh boy, if that's your biggest exclusive, you guys are fucked.
Well, it depends on how it is.
Yeah, sure. Just like Starfield.
Oh my God. Don't even. We can do a whole episode devoted as to what a fucking disappointment that fucking game
Well, I mean,
was.
that's just what Xbox has been. I think I read PlayStation's outselling them like 3-1 or 5-1 or something terrible.
Well, a lot of that's probably Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. The PlayStation
the exclusives
are
way better. Yeah, no, that's probably true.
Well, of course it is. If it's Spider-Man versus Indiana Jones.
I mean, like I said, if the Indiana Jones game...
It's not.
You knew where I was fucking going.
If it can get it right, it could be amazing. It won't. It's going to get it wrong.
Oh, God.
It's probably going to be real wrong, too. Just dogging on Xbox.
Oh, my God.
It's probably got developers working in hell right now.
Look. I just want to finish my thought. You're right. I'm not arguing with you. It's going to suck, but I just want to finish my thought.
I was just kidding. It might be okay.
If they make it similar to games like The Last of Us, maybe Red Dead Redemption type of game, that'd be fucking crazy. But, I mean...
Yeah, I don't think how you could do open world.
That'd be hard, because you'd literally be the fucking whole world that you'd have to open. But no, I mean, I think that, and I thought this about RoboCop. I was nervous when they were getting ready to release RoboCop Rogue City. I was like, God, this is probably going to be goofy as fuck. And it is. But it's still fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe it could go either way. But you're probably right. Being Xbox, they probably won't fucking get it right and probably won't do it in the way that the fans want. So, but we will keep our eyes on it for sure. According to Wrestling News on Facebook, The Dark Side of the Ring has been renewed for a season 5. What do you think we'll see in season 5?
I don't know. I was hoping this story would have told us.
Yeah,
I want to know the titles
more.
of the episodes.
Right now, all we know is that it's renewed for season 5. We don't know anything
I can't
about...
keep track of all the stories they've told already. You know, the 4 seasons. They've been a lot of stories.
And I've watched every one of them. God, I love that show.
Oh yeah, I'll keep watching.
And it's fucking crazy, man. I mean, even if you're not a wrestling fan, this shit's nuts. I mean, this is some of the craziest shit you'll ever hear in your life. And
wait till Natalia Grace starts wrestling, dude, and we get to see her dark side of the ring story.
The dark side of adoption. What's been on there? Okay, Macho's been on there. Warrior, The Steroid Trial, Plane Ride from Hell.
Oh, the guy that looked like Magnum P.I. Terry something.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Shit, I can't remember.
He had the motorcycle wreck.
Yeah.
T.A. Allen?
Magnum T.A. Yeah, there you go. Something like that. Gorgeous Gino, been on there. They did one about Bruiser Brody. Yep. Did one about...
Plane Ride.
I said the Plane Ride from Hell.
Okay.
What's his name? What's his goddamn name?
Owen Hart.
They did one on Owen. They did one on the Screw Job.
Benoit.
Did one on Benoit, which was a great one. I think that's probably the best one I saw out of the.
I think wasn't that a 2-parter?
Yep. 2-parter. What's that guy's name? God damn, the guy that was with Stone Cold and the Blades. Brian. I'm
not sure.
God damn it. His son wrestles now. God. Pillman. Brian Pillman. So there's been a lot of crazy fucking, and there is, I'm telling you, pick a show out of any season and you'll be fucking engrossed. Yeah. I mean, these are crazy stories. So,
and like you said, there's still a lot of good ones to tell.
I mean, dude, just in the last year, how many fucking dark sides do you have? You could easily do a dark side on Punk and the AEW shit. Easily, I'm sure. Sonny, yeah, she got sentenced. McMahon and all the crazy shit he's done.
Be a whole season.
I mean, you can do a lot.
The dark side of McMahon.
Yeah, they should just spin it off. Fuck it. I am a big fan of Star Trek, the films, the Kelvin timeline, the
ones with
the Shatner timeline, you know, whatever you want to call it.
The old one.
Yeah, I'm a fan of all Star Trek stuff.
Okay,
and
all right.
We have gotten word that a new Star Trek film is in the works with Andor director Toby Haynes on board.
It's not like a reboot. It's is this one?
This is a prequel
different
film.
One, yeah.
Yeah, this would be a prequel film
because they're still working on one with the other guys.
With the Abrams, so the Kelvin universe is the J.J. Abrams stuff.
Gotcha.
It's called the Kelvin universe because that's the name of the ship that his father dies on that changes time, right?
Oh yeah.
So the last one they made, which was Star Trek Beyond, wasn't really like the first two. They kind of tried to do a little bit more philosophical approach to
I enjoyed
Discovery.
it.
I liked it.
I don't remember Idris Elba being lizard-like. I got to go back and rewatch that. How was he lizard-like, dude?
I don't remember him being lizard-like either. I mean, he could change shape, I guess. Maybe
he could lose his tail and grow it back like a lizard.
Well, didn't he turn human when he crashed onto the fucking?
You know, if they really wanted a lizard-like villain, they could just cast Zoe Stark.
I knew that's what you were going to say. I knew that's what you were going to say. God damn it. She looks so much like a lizard.
The best lizard-like villain ever.
It's like, you belong writing Mario Brothers chick.
Dude, she needs to start the Snake Society or the Serpent Society or whatever. Start a stable of reptiles.
If that happened, you could put
You'd like that goofy wrestling.
You could put what's her name, fucking Tong Po, what's her name, Shayna Baszler in there. She'd fit in there.
Oh, she could be Rattler or something, dude.
Shayna Rattler. Oh shit! All right. We don't know much about the script. We know Seth Graham Greene, who also worked with Toby Haynes on Andor, is penning the script, confirmed by Variety. It will not exist within... Well, it will, but it's set decades before the original Star Trek film that Abrams made, the start of the Kelvin timeline. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited because that means more Star Trek movies... And, you know, I know they're waiting. And they had a lot of bad shit. That kid died that played Chekhov. And,
Anton Yelchin, I think.
Yeah. I mean, they had a lot of shit happen.
From a faulty handbrake or something.
Since that, yeah.
Shifting's probably
Dude, I mean, it's the tragedy. So, happy
terrible way to go.
Happy that things are getting back on track with the Star Trek.
Yeah, I always need good sci-fi.
Speaking of back on track... We've waited long enough, almost 28 fucking years. 28 days later, sequel is now in the works with Danny Boyle and Alex Garland, the writers.
Could be the start of a whole new trilogy, dude.
Yep. Cillian Murphy is not officially attached to the script, but has expressed his desire to be in it.
Yeah, they always mention whenever he sees
when they pass
the
each
other
other.
guys.
Yeah, it's like, hey, when are we going to make the next one?
I'm still alive. It's almost time.
I'm not sure
years.
why he wasn't in the direct sequel. I know Boyle was a producer, but
he's probably busy.
That'd
Probably
be my guess.
want to be a real actor.
That would be my guess. 28 days later,
with Christopher Nolan.
28 days later was
groundbreaking.
I mean, a game changer was what I was going to say. Yeah, it's like nothing you'd ever seen before, because they weren't zombies by definition.
Rage monsters.
You're right. It was like a new category of monsters, and it's
also just the cinematography and the abandoned London.
It's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, and Brendan Gleeson's performance in it is incredible. What's that one fucking guy, Doctor Who guy, fucking the head soldier at the house they find?
I don't remember.
There's just great performances from people that just kind of got started in the business. We've never really seen Cillian Murphy.
Good soundtrack, too.
Great soundtrack. Naomi, what's her name? The black chick?
I don't know.
Who was in 28 Days Later. She went on to become Moneypenny in fucking Bond. You know, with Daniel Craig. So, I mean, this movie was huge. It made careers. And to see them all come together to do a sequel and have it be 28 years later, I'm down. Fuck yeah. Let's get nuts.
It'd be pretty crazy, dude.
Be nuts.
Just a world overrun by those monsters.
Yeah. Or not. All right. So we will keep you updated on what's happening with the 28 Days Later follow-up. Mortal Kombat 2 saw a lot of new information this past week. We saw the tease of Shao Kahn and Kitana. They had a picture of her fan blade thing. I don't even know what the fuck you call it. And a picture of Shao Kahn's hammer.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got a picture. I mean, it's just basically a picture of a face.
Face Man.
Yeah, it's Face Man. We don't know what her costume's going to look like, but it's supposed to be Jade.
Jade face.
And it looks like a
face.
Asian actress. Again, it's just a really close-up view, but according to comicbook.com, this is supposed to be Jade.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but he didn't say anything in the post, so how do they know it's fucking Jade?
Because that's the actress he hired to play Jade.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you're here. Anyway, Mortal Kombat 2. What do we have a release date for that yet? Is that this year or next year? I think they just pushed it. Actually,
early 2025.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go. We'll keep you updated on what's happening with the Mortal Kombat sequel and all the fun stuff. All right, let's talk about Echo.
I liked it. I thought
Matt McGloin, who is a writer for CosmicBookNews.com.
He's also like the founder of Cosmic.
Yes.
He is Cosmic Book News.
Sorry.
He's not just some writer on this website.
Wrote a review on Echo, and he really fucking tore it apart. Now, I posted this review on our Facebook page because I post reviews of shows that we talk about. Mr. Lewis had a problem with the review.
I thought he gave it a 4 out of 10. I think it's a 7 or an 8.
Why?
It was a good show.
I mean, what did he say? Did you read the article?
Yeah.
What did he say? Because he describes it as a dumpster fire.
He's mad because they made fun of Donald Trump, but they just wrote "Make America Skate Again" inside of a fucking skating rink. And this guy took the whole time to write in his little article about how he had a problem with that.
So it's political.
He's one of the MCU people that hates women being in MCU stuff. He thinks everything is Marvel is bad now because it's all woke, and he's just one of those people that like incel people, right-wing incels.
Right. I mean, when you talk about women taking over roles.
Well, I mean, you look at his other articles he writes, dude. They're all the same.
Yeah.
He's got a problem with women.
Okay. Well, anyway, Christian rates it a lot higher. I have not been able to watch it yet.
I would say that I liked it better than Moon Knight. I don't think it's as good as Falcon and Winter Soldier, but
no, Moon Knight was kind of weird.
Yeah, it's definitely in the vein of the Netflix stuff. It's easy to follow. It's not. Well, there is some weird stuff. Her powers are the only goofy thing about it, but
yeah.
I thought other than that, it was pretty grounded.
Okay, cool. I mean, I can't imagine you put fucking Vincent D'Onofrio in there as Kingpin, that it's not going to be a good show. So
well, they're mad because he cries and she uses her power on him to make him cry at the end.
I mean...
But it never really explains what
these people read comic books? Do they know what happens in comic books nowadays? It never really
explains what her powers are or what really happened to him, what she even did to him. He's like, what did you do to me?
So what do you think her powers are?
Well, she's able to, like... At one point, she uses them for, like, super strength. She's, like, connected to her past generations from the original, like, Choctaw
hence the
Indian.
word Echo.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But that's different than the comic books. In the comic books,
I've never read an Echo comic in my life.
In the comic books, she echoes people's fighting abilities. She's like Taskmaster.
Oh, okay, like
something.
Taskmaster. Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
She's got like a Taskmaster
But
role.
in this one, they gave her powers.
Is she related to Kingpin?
She is his niece, not by blood or anything, but just by...
So that's what I'm wondering. How did she make him cry? Do you not know?
She like went like this, and it took him back to like his past when he killed his dad. And he saw...
Oh, in this, he kills his dad. See, in the comics, he sent his dad to jail.
Well, Wilson Fisk in the Daredevil series on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed his dad.
Right.
Yeah. That didn't just happen in Echo. That happened back in Netflix stuff.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. In the comics, him and his father were on a heist, and
in Netflix, he killed him with a hammer because he used to beat his wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think...
Well, Christian, I got to say, with your feedback, I'm probably going to watch this now to see who's right and who's wrong.
It's definitely not a fucking 4 out of 10.
I thought that was a shitty review. I mean, that's a shitty score. And if what you say is true...
Well, if you look at Rotten Tomatoes, it's doing much better than a 4 out of 10.
I didn't look, really. That's, well... Maybe I won't use that fucking guy's shit anymore.
I don't think you should.
No.
I don't like him.
Free Comic Book Day 2024 is coming up on May 4th. Don't forget, May 4th. Marvel has released its lineup of comics for Free Comic Book Day. Number 1 is Blood Hunt 1. I know that Marvel was getting really into fucking vampires lately.
Yeah, it's like zombies, but with vampires.
Yeah. X-Men from the Ashes looks like a spinoff, perhaps, of the 97
Do you think
stuff.
they're going to be able to turn some of the heroes into vampires?
Why
Maybe.
not?
Some of them.
I don't see why not. I
It'd
mean,
make it interesting.
you bite Steve Rogers. Yes, he is Captain America. Yes, he has this, but he's still got blood. So
Yeah, what if there's a hero that doesn't
I
have
would assume
blood?
it depends on how they look at vampirism.
Yeah, were you saying it's a
Is
blood
it a
infection?
sickness? Yeah, is it a blood infection or what?
What about
That would
Morbius? How's Morbius fit into the whole thing,
I
dude?
don't know. Good questions.
Yeah.
Probably still licking his wounds from that fucking
Morbin Time movie.
Morbin Time movie. We will see. Let's see. The Amazing Spider-Man. Ultimate.
Isn't this in March or May?
May
May.
4th.
So we still got a bit.
Yeah, we got a while. Marvel Voices. Don't know much about that.
Yeah, but it's focusing on that Indian Spider-Man from the
Yeah,
Spider-Verse 2. If you've seen that, he was
I
a
haven't.
breakout star in that. Well, not really breakout star, but he had a good bit part.
That's cool. I like the idea of different Spider-Men in different nations, especially if you're going to have like crazy multiverse shit. That
Yeah, dude,
makes
he
sense.
used like crazy. He had a crazy kind of Indian thing that he was using too to fight people with.
Oh, really?
I don't want to say like a stick with a thing, like a big yo-yo thing. I don't know. I don't know what they call it. You see street people performing with them maybe sometimes.
I don't know. Maybe you should just leave it alone.
I don't want to insult anybody's culture.
Star Wars #1. I want to get this one. I've heard good things about this
Darth Vader.
one. Darth Vader. Of course, they always have a kid's comic book, Spidey and His Amazing Friends.
Ghost Spider.
So,
I think my niece likes Ghost Spider.
really?
Everybody likes Ghost Spider.
I thought that was Spider-Gwen.
Well, it's Ghost Spider too. They change it up.
Oh,
I googled Ghost Spider and it pulled up Gwen and said
okay.
Spider Girl or
Gotcha.
whatever.
So those are our comics for Free Comic Book
Is there
Day.
one named Lady Spider? That'd be a cool name. Lady Spider, Spider Lady.
No. The Ghostbusters Frozen Empire release date was moved up by a week. I don't know why this was major news, but I wanted to tell you guys because we're big fans of the Ghostbusters. It's
Dude.
now March 22nd instead
at that
of March
ad.
29th.
You see that ad? It's a dehydrated quail. It's a whole dehydrated quail for bird dog training or falconry. So you can teach your falcon. This is like a treat for your falcon, dude. You reward your falcon. Why do you get ads like this? I've never seen anything like a dehydrated quail for bird dog training or falcon. You need to save that picture.
They say at Walmart.
So you
They
can
sell it at Walmart.
so you can show everybody this crazy. It's like a mummified bird.
I'm sure JW has fucking probably a box of those fucking things in his house.
Why? Because he
somewhere.
teaches his dog how to hunt
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah. When he's hunting with the hounds.
When you shave that dog and teach it to hunt, that's what you need. Is you need a whole box of dehydrated quail for bird dog training. Wes, so I know what you're getting for Christmas.
Oh, if you got that for Wes for Christmas, I want to be there when he opens it.
I'm gonna write shave that dog.
You almost made me spit water all over this mic. Oh, I would have been pissed. All right.
So Ghostbusters, they got a
Yeah,
new release
moved up
date.
a week. Yay.
Oh, sweet. March 22nd, 2024.
Moving up in the world.
You know, there's a weed that's called Ghost Budsters. I've never tried it, but I've seen it.
That's cool. Production has started on Stranger Things' final season. It will be the 5th one, and the cast celebrated by giving us a little photo.
Yeah, I was trying to see who. I recognize most of them. I guess the two guys standing in the back.
I mean, I assume the people in the back are like producers.
No, that's one guy, but I think
Well, that's David Harbour right there.
Yeah, I know that guy is the one
This guy?
Yeah, that's the one guy.
Oh, the fucking
Newspaper
Murray?
guy, Murray.
Yeah, Murray.
I'm guessing those two guys.
Is that what's her name?
I
Winona?
think those guys. I think Winona's beside Harbor.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think those guys on the other side of the 5 must be the Duffer Brothers.
I think these are the Duffers.
That's what I
thought
guessing.
that too. Who is this kid?
That's the guy with the teeth, I think. Gatton.
Oh, okay. He's lost weight.
I think he's just back.
Oh, he's like
far
leaning back.
away from
Okay.
the camera.
Okay. Now I see Wolfgang. There's Miley or Millie. There's
Will.
Always trying to get with Millie.
There's Nancy and Steve.
Nancy and
Steve's in the back.
Steve's in the back.
What's that other guy? I can't think of what that guy's name is.
I don't remember.
That one guy's not going to be in it, though. People were a little mad. The stoner guy from last season.
The guitar player guy?
The guy with the big long hair.
Well, he died.
No, the guy, not the guitar player. He died, but the pizza delivery guy.
Oh, in the van?
Yeah, the
oh,
stoner
yeah,
guy.
yeah. Why isn't he going to be in?
I don't know. He's got other stuff to do, I guess. But, some people are like, we need to focus
Who
on
is this chick wearing
focus on
the
the
boots that
main
Jim Carrey
characters.
wore from Dumb and Dumber?
I don't know, dude. Those are nice boots, though. Go-go boots or something.
Remember the furry fucking boots that Jim Carrey walks up the hotel with? That's what she's wearing. It's
Look
kinda
like some
funny.
Barbie boots or something.
Looks like a Yeti to me.
Leg warmer. Maybe those are leg warmers.
Could be. Anyway, I will put the picture up for you on our live feed so you can kind of see what we're talking about and who we're talking about. Because I realize
It's a good picture.
It's a great picture. Great picture.
I'm excited. It doesn't say when it's coming out, though.
Does
it?
not. Does not.
We're
I read
ready.
through it and it does not say. It just says they started.
When doesn't they say I like how they mention when the show first started and how many seasons there's been and years it's been since it first started.
Well,
You
that's why the show fucking works.
Yeah.
Because they give people time to want more.
Ooh.
Just saying.
The waiting is the hardest part, but
That's
makes
what
the
Tom
want
says,
even
and I
more.
love Tom, and I agree with him on everything, but waiting sometimes is worth it. Nothing wrong with waiting. Patience is a virtue.
Patience.
All right, we're only going to do a couple more. We're almost at time, so let's see what we're going to talk about.
Oh yeah, and that James Gunn guy was even arguing with your Mike McGloin guy because apparently he published James Gunn's phone number and told people to call him and harass him.
Well, that's fucking stupid.
Well, I'm telling you, I don't like cosmic book news.
All right, I'll strike them from the record. The Boys has officially been declared the best-rated superhero series ever made.
They made it. That's a funny picture they have right there. It looks like a herpes commercial or something.
Now I got to throw that up.
He's
God
like,
damn it.
he's
Stop
like,
talking about the pictures.
I got mine.
So here's the deal of how they determine this. Nielsen Ratings, who, if you're not familiar, they have been the ratings platform for television and
They used to have a little box they'd send you.
yeah, television and radio since the inception of the two,
Morrison had one for a bit. Remember that?
and hated it because you have to punch a code in to watch anything, and he hated that shit so bad. They didn't have it for long.
He probably messed up all their ratings, too.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure he did. He just pushed buttons. That's all he did was push buttons. It was hilarious.
They're like, who's watching this stuff?
While it was the 11th most streamed show overall, it did outperform better than Loki, Moon Knight, She-Hulk. The series was watched in 2022 for 10.6 billion minutes.
How many hours is that? I don't want to know.
Several. I'll have to get back to you.
We're all wasting.
Once I can get
we're
my
all
calculator.
wasting billions of our lives,
I'll use my calculator.
billions of minutes. Calculate. We got to get talking about science too. When are we talking about science this episode? Oh, we kind of did with the dog training and the bird,
There you go. You covered it, Professor.
the mummified bird, or the dehydrated bird.
Dehydrated bird. It blows your mind. They sell that, doesn't it? It blows your
They
mind.
put it in the oven and dehydrate it, dude.
I don't think it's an oven.
One of those food dehydrators in plastic trays. You can make jerky and dried birds.
Oh, God. Oh. That's fucking funny. Oh. Congratulations to the boys. It's a great fucking show.
Yeah, I'm ready for the next season. Let's
All right,
go.
Let's go.
It's gonna have.
We got a pretty sexy photo of Dakota Johnson in her Madam Web gear. I kind of am looking forward to this now.
Yeah.
Because she looks pretty much like Madam Web did in the comics.
Well, she's a Nepo baby, dude.
I know your problem with Nepo babies.
I'm just kidding.
But
anyway, she is. But
if you want, you can check out the photo. We got it on our Facebook page. Her costume's pretty slick. I like it.
She should be more old and blind.
You just want the cartoon version, is what you want.
How? Nobody wants to see that, Christian.
We don't want to see attractive Madam Web. We want to see old blind lady Madam Web.
That's right. That's what the Cosmic Book News guy's going to write about, dude. He's going to give it a 4. This is not right.
She wasn't blind, and she wasn't old, and she wasn't male. All right. Finally, as Christian mentioned, we have our first Peacemaker Season 2 update in 3 months. It's been nothing but silence. And now, James says they're halfway.
Great. I'm still waiting on Superman, James. Let's get that one out of the can.
Well, come on. Give the guy a break. He does have a big fucking plate.
I know. I'm just saying. Why are these Suicide fans like, whoa, where's it at, James?
Oh, that was another story. David Ayer is totally gone from DC. So there will never be
what about
Suicide Squad?
The Exorcist guy and the delay.
Holy shit! Yeah, I did have that. I had that. I shared it. Damn, I can't believe I didn't include that.
That's kind of big news.
David Gordon Green has walked from the Exorcist trilogy that he fucking started.
Yeah. And planned and everything.
That's crazy. I wonder what the fuck happened.
The first movie.
It wasn't that bad.
I guess. I don't know.
You thought it was that bad?
I didn't think it was that. I don't think it's bad enough to quit, but I don't know.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. To walk away from it. And you got 2 more movies. You gotta fucking them real bad.
Yeah, that's gonna mean some big changes there.
Thank you for bringing that up. I forgot all about that shit. That was crazy. Yeah, I didn't read the story. I'm going to go back and read it. I just hadn't had time. It happened recently. So yeah, David Gordon Green is now gone from the Exorcist trilogy that they're in the middle of fucking making, and we don't know why.
Yeah, so I think it's been delayed, right?
Indefinitely. Yeah, for sure. Not indefinitely. I didn't mean to say indefinitely. I meant to say with all likelihood, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I'll do some research on that, and we'll talk about that next week with what I find out from it.
I went to Matthew's 6-year-old birthday party last week.
Did you?
With the events, dude, they weren't too happy.
Did you bring a bread maker with 3 speeds?
No, I brought him some of those dead birds.
Dehydrated birds. All right, let's get over to the events. We're tight on time. This is pretty cool. Jeff Hardy's coming to the area.
Yeah.
But not only just to sign autographs or wrestle. He's coming to perform a concert.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
And Stories from the Road. This is happening Friday, February 23rd, 7 p.m. at the Elks Lodge in Ashland, located at 900 Carter Avenue. Tickets are $30. You can get 2 or more tickets at $25 each. Tickets are available at our buddies Time Warp and in the Ashland Town Center or in their downtown Ashland location.
I bet that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be fun.
I've seen he was on TV on Rampage. I watched a little bit of Rampage this week.
Like when they say concert, do you have any idea? Like what does he play? What is it, a band?
I don't think it says with stories.
But why would he say concert?
What are you going to say? Speaking?
Sit down.
Sit down. Okay,
yeah, something like that, or discussion.
Ask your time.
I'll ask Earl. I'll ask Earl about it.
Maybe it's going to be performance songs. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe
he's going to be singing his stories, dude. The road stories.
Head over to the Paramount Arts Center since we're in Ashland.
Nappy Roots and Afro Man. When's that?
That's already happened. Yeah, that would have already happened by the time this airs.
Okay, all right. Hope you guys went and had a good time.
Yeah, I hope it was great. The Roots and Boots tour, that happens this coming Thursday. That's Aaron Tippin, Sammy Kershaw, and Colin Ray. Do you know any of those people, Chris?
Scoots and Boots. Scoots, Roots, and Boots. Oh, there he is. He is a magician. You're right.
Yeah, Lance Burton. He is a magician, and he is going to be there on January 19th on Friday. On the 20th, L.A. Guns.
Go down to the Ashland and see where the magic happens.
Tell you what, Ashland's rocking it. Let's head down the road to Charleston, see what's going on down there at the Charleston Coliseum. The Reds Caravan has been announced. I know that's a big thing for Cincinnati Reds fans. It's happening in the upper lobby of the Coliseum on January 25th.
Oh, they're having a rally for Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Wow. Okay. The Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live Glow Party is happening February 2nd and 3rd. You can get tickets on their website. And 4th, sorry. What else we got? Disney on Ice is happening February 16th, 17th, 18th.
My birthday's the 18th.
You want to go to Disney on Ice?
I saw people making fun of Tough Man, dude.
They always make fun of Tough Man.
There was a guy with an ankle monitor fighting.
Yeah! And a midget.
Yeah, what?
A midget ring girl.
Why? I heard she's got I heard she's got OnlyFans too, dude. Look it up.
I'm wondering how you know that.
I saw comments.
I'll bet you went to it. You went to it, didn't you?
I've never been to OnlyFans. I don't know how it works. So I just put in somebody's name. You just search OnlyFans by name.
It's like a social media thing, I think. Like,
I thought it's where you pay money to look at pictures.
You have
people.
to pay for naked chicks, yeah. But I mean, you scroll. It's like a feed that you can scroll.
Some
but a lot
people
of it's
don't
locked.
even do naked stuff, dude.
I know.
So it's like It's like the Patreon thing, kind of.
Yeah, a little bit. Should we do OnlyFans? You think?
I already do.
Oh, you do? Then you know what it is. What do you tell me you don't know what it is?
I was kidding. That's my new job, dude.
Godsmack, the Vibes Tour, is coming up March 5th in Charleston.
Vibesy.
Don't forget, that is an acoustic show. And then this is cool. REO Speedwagon and Rick Springfield coming to Charleston.
That's good, yeah.
Going to be there March 22nd.
Jesse's girl.
Parker McCollum is coming up February 2nd at the Mountain Health Arena. You told me that was like a country artist, right?
He doesn't sound like a magician, that's for sure.
No, he's definitely not a magician. He ain't going to do no magic.
Country magic.
Disturbed is coming up February 15th at the Mountain Health Arena. Did you see the video with David Drayden talking to the little girl in the front row?
Yeah. Yes, I did see it. He went, blah, blah, blah. Don't be scared. We're all family here. Having a good time, everybody. It's a sound of silence. Oh. I know him.
Oh, my stomach hurts. That was fucking great. I'm going to save that clip. Oh, God. All right. Is that all we got? That's all. Well, let's see. Let's see what kids.
God, it's funny. It's funny last week when you were talking about that John Travolta movie, and I was guessing what it was about.
John Travolta movie. Oh, phenomenal.
Yeah, and I was like, "It's lightning?"
That was. Kush was laughing her ass off at that one. What are we doing here?
Changing the range
yeah,
of the dates.
Yeah, change the date range here.
The twins' birthday is the 23rd.
Okay.
Dolly Parton birthday brunch. Is it really Dolly Parton's birthday? I heard she's like one of the most loved Americans of all.
I don't think she'll be here.
I know, but still, we celebrate.
That's happening this coming Saturday, January 20th, 10 a.m. at La Bistro, downtown Huntington. If you're interested in what Christian's fucking talking about.
Do you agree that Dolly Parton is one of the most
loved? I love Dolly. Yes.
Know, but I mean, across out of all Americans, who do you think is the most loved? Dolly
it was Betty White.
Okay.
And then it might have passed down to Dolly.
Do you think so? Yeah.
Yeah. What else we got? Micro Wrestling Federation.
Little people.
Yes, these are little people wrestlers.
Oh, you know, another thing I watched a little bit.
Let me tell them when it is. Saturday, January 20th, 8 to 10 at the Boyd Convention and Arts Center. Go ahead.
I watched Ted. They have the Ted show now on Peacock. That talking teddy bear from Seth MacFarlane.
Oh, I thought you meant the one with what's his name, where he's the soccer coach.
Oh, Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
No, this is
There's
Ted.
a show now?
The Ted with the teddy bear, yeah.
Is Mark Wahlberg in it?
No, but
Oh.
they all talk like him, and they're all Boston, and it's wicked
Then I
awesome.
don't want to see it.
You need to see it, Zip.
Then I don't
it's
want
pretty
it.
funny, man.
Not interested.
They smoke weed in the first episode, and he's talking about midgets.
That's cool.
That's why that wrestling made me think of it. Because she's like, they're not called midgets, Ted. They're little people. And he's like, am I a midget? And he's like, I'd appreciate you not using our word to describe us. Telling me how to use our word.
Oh.
It's pretty good. I've just watched the first episode. It's pretty entertaining.
All right. That's our events. That is pretty much the bulk of the show. Christian, you got anything else?
No, I think it was another pretty good show.
I agree.
We thank you guys for listening and supporting us any way you can.
Absolutely.
Whether
Look us
we're with
up.
your pocketbooks or your hearts, we are.
Or your minds.
We are taking it.
It's ours now. Podomatic.com, PODOMATIC.com/GeekZip podcast. As Christian mentioned, you can donate to our official PayPal account if you'd like to support the show, to upgrade it and stuff. We also have Patreon. I guess I probably need to do some content.
We can watch those He-Man
for the
episodes.
Patreon service. Yeah, Christian really wants to sit down and watch He-Man with me and review them, so maybe we'll do that. In the meantime, say hi, pass the show along to a friend. If you want to come on the fucking show, I'm pretty open at this point.
Call in, email.
Yeah,
Fax.
We do remote shit too, so whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Sean Lamont, we'll get you on here. Remote your ass in here, buddy.
WNBC. It just sounded like.
Wham!
Whammy.
He was in that Out Cold movie, too. I forgot
Yeah,
about that.
he was. I forgot, but he had hair.
He was like, yeah, this is what we do on the mountain.
For Christian, this is Ryan Zip. Have a great week.
Peace out.